A good Thursday to all of you. Thanks for joining us as always.
Nice enough to join us from the Philadelphia Inquirer, the beat writer for the Sixers, Keith Pompey. Do you think De'Aaron Fox would fit that bill you're looking for, or do you need a bigger deal?
I personally think De'Aaron Fox would be a great fit for them. I think when you look at the 76ers, you're saying, yes, De'Aaron would be great, but when you look at his numbers so far this season, it's kind of like you look at Maxey and, you can argue that he's having a better season. But at the same time, I look at De'Aaron as a guy who can come in right now and he could make teammates better.
From The Athletic, Sam, how are you?
What I've been hearing recently is Simmons and Sabonis are the two most front and center for the Kings. But there's going to be, I'm with you, that there's going to be a big-time deal, and I think that there is there's just a fair amount of pressure for this roster to look, pretty different after the deadline.
YouTube Nation, we have a new camera angle. What can the Raiders learn from that loss? The Bengals' offensive approach has changed. They ran the ball 38 times in that Week 11 win. Since then, they've essentially flipped their offensive philosophy. They've given the keys to Joe Burrow. The Raiders' secondary can hold up as well as it did in Week 11, then this is going to be a tight game. If you're a Niners fan, a few things you got to look for on Sunday. First, you cannot bite hard on the run fake. Kellen Moore will utilize the play action. He wants the second and third levels of this Niners defense to come on in as they fake that run and they try to beat you over the top. This Niners defense has to show discipline on Sunday. If they don't, they're going to get bit. Also, the secondary. We know that the Niners have had some issues from the defensive backs this year, right? You got to watch out for rub routes. You got to be able to step up against those rub routes in the red zone specifically, because Dallas loves running those kinds of routes, those offensive kind of pick plays. So that means this secondary has to communicate. Kings fans, you want to make sure that you're listening tomorrow morning at 7:27. The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross will have Kings GM Monty McNair synchronize swatches. Make sure you set your alarm clock.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross. Weekday mornings from 6 to 9. The Nick Cattle Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6. Sports 1140 KHTK.